Just hot and cold complexity. But here we go. Alexi B out in middle on his own. 3 players pushing into A. And Floppy has conceded control of the site in basically an instant. Already just tucked back in storage with a teammate. He's got Alexi alongside the wall, but Bit gives cover for the first of the round. It's an ELIGE double kill coming out of, well, make it a third. Halzerk, whoa, he gets taken out by Wonderful. Clean pistol work. And now Floppy, 13 health versus Ime, who's got the pillar of water behind him. Just tuck. Oh, the headshots are sick.
Wow.
True. It ain't half bad. Looking to get into the arena. JT bested by JL. And Ime comes wide on long with the instant headshot that takes off any kind of a hold.
I saw on the NAVI YouTube channel, Bit actually passed.
Clean little boost, wasting no time behind the smoke, and then just really looking to run with the pressure. But 4 and setting sights on B. Wait versus 3. A frag grenade to pop it open, sees nothing. Ime, oh, he catches the temple peak,
Wow.
and Bit does the up.
Oh, tough. Now they're just getting shut down on it.
Halzerk posted up. There's disjointedness between Alexi and his teammate. The no trade comes out by the fountain peak. Can Ime do it twice? Can he catch something at the B site? JL getting the better of him as Halzerk looks to press out. This time it's JT with the response. In quick enough as well. Utility from Long's gonna have Halzerk preoccupied. Gets the peek to Wonderful. Plays behind pillar, but can't manage Bit. Fast flank comes through. Bit's got to go grab bomb off Long. His hands are going to be busy. JL, oh, doesn't cover Dark. He gets the trade.
Oh, he can get him.
Comes down to the kill. He swings. Oh, Floppy. Set it halfway through the first 12, and Bits pressing through the smoke.
And there's just, when the time becomes right and Navi wants to just stay passive. No, you just needed 1 bullet.
Wow.
Alexi sat there with 19 HP.
Missed 3, 4, 5 shots, and just like that, we're going to get the express lane Navi into the B hit. Grim cleared out nothing.
I speak for everyone when I say we hate to see this.
Emac close on the approach. JT, 5-7 headshot. Damn, Grim still just finds Sanctuary in the smoke, zoned by JL, but still capable of holding off. Passes the AK to the fully health teammate. You've got ELIGE on a rifle, and you've got all the remains of Navi here on long. Grim takes the peek first. The second pistol swings, and they're just trying to claw them in, draw them towards ELIGE, and that rifle, JT burning to a crisp. The AK, and that should serve up a warning for Navi. Now it reveals itself, and Floppy gets in from the other side of the map on only 8 HP. Navi have enough time to... Oh, and even then, down to 1 extra second. So, ELIGE, basically, when he walked off that site, I feel like ELIGE demands something out of Halzerk. He's got to bring somebody down. Sure enough, first bullet catches Alexi. Not able to dive back behind Cake. Floppy relegated to heaven. Now getting magnetized towards site, still head on a swivel.
Situation where there's a solo guy like Floppy on the site. They have an opper and a support player.
In heaven. Gonna try peeking out. ELIGE will win a duel. And Halzerk continues to press, but a missed shot.
Oh, dude, they can't buy a trade, man.
Hardest hitting player in the server tonight. ELIGE, also his 3rd victim, as Bit just churns through that A site like butter. Spread thin is complexity. As quiet maps, he's had some stellar ones as well. Killed there. No matter who he duels with, he gets nothing. Molotov on Floppy, still takes 1 down, and ELIGE will get the trade. ELIGE
versus tied up. I don't know if Alexi, let's see if he... Ooh, he gets a kill, and Halzerk's still here waiting for a fight, but that means 1 site's open, and Imma starting to walk in. JT will look for it. Nice one.
Yep.
But we've got 1 coming in.
Just got into temple.
Oh, no repeat coming out. 25 seconds. They're going to forfeit the site, basically. Oh!
Wow. Missed shot.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
don't compare me to Simple.
Yeah, he can miss. And JT is going to be the guy. Because there's more than 1 CT back here.
Yo.
Oh, man, they're going to face this.
No.
Another player in the corner. They've got 4 ahead of him. When do you expect 4 CTs coming out of spawn?
Back streets back.
All right. ELIGE with the late mid play. That could actually end up being the thorn in their side. If ELIGE can win his duel versus Temple, then maybe he comes and helps. Floppy needs assistance. Diving behind the pillar, losing his teammate, and he... Off dark room, smoking off long. Volley comes over the top. He's stuck on the other side, but he's going through. Alexi clears out Jail. And just like that, a couple kills come out of Navi. 10 seconds to the clock. Wonderful. Along the smoke, but it's a flat position from ELIGE and Floppy with him. The force buy. Oh, the bomb's lost.
Are you serious?
No way.
Come on, boys.
Oh, no way. And then after time, defense on high alert, but still some util to get Alexi off the spot. Bit. He will find his kill because he fast activates and flanks Dark. Then bomb gets dropped, thrown up onto the platform. And Wonderful comes through with an additional kill, so only Long coming in. And it's so much damage versus Grim, no chance. They didn't clear close door, and the time is just not there for Grim, nor one spot that he could have been, and they leave it.
Yeah, it's well, like chess in that regard. You can make 9 right moves in a row, but if you don't make 10, you can lose.
Yeah. So now they will be playing versus Map 1 point, and Alexi's got the opening here as well. Grim, it's a trade. And Alexi's just looking to buy more time, dives back to cross. Grim killed by the rotator way. But JT, maybe the savior of round 19. Getting one into Temple opens up a peek from Floppy, who's concerned about that double flank that happened last round. Instead, the CTs just wait. One op shot rings out off the fake plant. A left side push could be the end of JT, so Floppy's gonna have his hands full, but he gets the headshot and another and a third! A 2v back from middle, so now if that fake set were to come out, there's no confirmation. Ooh, but the timing gets the better out of Temple. Instead, Floppy's looking at Heaven with JT. The two of them take it over. Do they go deep again? Last time, 4 players here waiting, and they peek straight to Wonderful.
Wait, what? This round is not over now. Have been really underplaying it in general. There's only one time they sort of shot.
How does Wonderful pull this one off? Molotov to his teammate. He catches Halzer, but it's through the smoke that Grim gets revenge. Deagle out of Temple, dies at the hands of Floppy. The second rifle, though, still in the mix. Shots out of J. Creeping out, now low HP and dead. So all is good for pressure from the utility, and Grim blind catches Alexi, but Imez close enough to throw a wrench in the works with JL. The long hold, 3 kills, and Wonderful catching one on the push out. It needs to be ELIGE. 1v2, a couple seconds left, and now he has to commit. They're gonna come right at him, pushing up. ELIGE squeezed, and Navi with 2 rounds left to close Anubis, get it over the line. Complexity's T-side struggles will be here again. ELIGE tries to chase down Alexi, who gives him the fadeaway up from Heaven. Bits blind. Players on site also dive behind box. Oh, that's... yeah, you don't love that, do ya? A little shot through the smoke to keep the short player squeezing Floppy like a fresh grapefruit.
Oh, and
from the back, he shoots him in the head. And now Halzer's been spotted, can't land a shot, and Bit is Madden on Vertigo. Well, I raise you, Eman.
Don't forget about Monacy on Vertigo.
That's fair. The road. Or you're going to turn into a bumper sticker. Eman, overwhelmed by the 3 inside the bathrooms, and his support and Wonderful back on site. He's going to have to do it on his own. They'll lose Floppy as he kind of just presses out B, keeping them preoccupied. Wonderful, it's a bit more damage on ELIGE, but it is indeed Complexity with enough time. And the bomb. Packed up on the push to the A site.
That's big. It's so far away, dude. The round is almost a wash. They have to go back and get it. And here's Ime to do a little bit more, but...
It's winnable. They split up. They go 2 players back for bomb, 2 players forward for site. It's going to come down to the wire if the CTs come swinging out dumpster, which they will. Alexi traded, though. Grim holds on. And Complexity, despite losing that bomb for a moment...
Oh, Wonderful. He's probably happy about this. Loves to just chill.
But haven't seen a single CT inside of Connector so far this half.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because they want them to come through bathrooms and step into the sight lines of Wonderful and Eman. A kill apiece. A bounce back nade that keeps Halzerk off Wonderful and could allow the bank player to come help, but Wonderful's going to get squeezed between Floppy and the site. He knows he's in a tough spot, but they can't really come get him. They will come deep after clearing Alexi off.
I think that goes against this a little bit. I actually think that this runs a lot closer than it looks, and their setup is...
Short pipe. Grim could be doomed soon. But he hears that dismantling of the boost, and off the timing, Ema catches him blindsided. Nice flash from Alexi. Fantastic flash from Alexi. It's a double kill off JL's Deagle. And ELIGE, a little uncomfortable, but at least enough space to plant. Falls into the 5-7. And now it's going to have to be a floppy 1v3. But again, one of the players who can clutch. They've got their hands on guns, and they could all just swing at a moment's notice. But Floppy's sectioning them off wonderfully. Just make sure.
JL to use as well.
Oh, the timing. They got him on a weird one. JT, not more than just the one.
Oh.
And JL with a sick recovery with the 2K. But Grim's nade, ooh, that helps. It keeps the health of Complexity in a doable position. Smoke on the site for the plant, but that's going to get cracked open off the nade. Still, bomb down, op up, peek left, and he lands it. It's Alexi down into the 2v2, and a chance for Halzerk to come at this from a different angle. If he peels another player off the retake, then this is looking good for Complexity, but he only sees it now at the same time as Grim toppling. Nade volley in. Cool, popping open the front smoke, but the Incendiary's there to meet him. And that makes it way too easy for JL and Bit to gun down the front half of the pack. Everybody else, Bit boosted, could catch somebody off guard. Oh, we saw it. Oh, as he ran by, he saw it. Jesus. Another peek, you know one's there. Halzerk gets that kill. A 3 versus 5 evened out. JL dead next. This would be 2v4 into 3v5 back-to-back to just add insult to injury.
Bowling pins. One frag after another.
A players come down. They've got no utility to try to make this retake. Bomb as the CTs get ever closer. They're going to go over, and that bodes well for the first. JT stuck between the two, and the op shot connects. Halzerk returns the favor, and with a Tech 9 out, it's going to draw Wonderful forward, or he sticks.
Wait, he could totally stick here.
And it's done. Just like that.
I feel like there's such a high likelihood of a sticker, like crazy comeback into that out of Complexity.
Super action-packed, crazy back and forth. Stick to the bomb. Well, he won't think too much about it. JL tries to get aggressive up in the short water, which really has been Complexity's avenue.
This angle. Crouch peek. Oh,
nice
Grim
shot.
just walks into it.
Another
Smoke
one?
isn't good.
Ooh, just off the mark, but had a chance at a third shot. Doesn't. Bit of a stomp. Lexi B, he'll catch the offer, takes 60 damage and still hanging on. It's gonna push Bit to the clutch, but again, so far removed from the situation. If he stomps up, they know for sure that he's there and not flanking connector, so he'll take his merry time.
Well, they're still clearing things out, planning truck now.
I wouldn't put it past Bit though to pull this off. M4 could be sharp.
Wait, they don't
First
think he's
one's free.
flanking.
JT stuck in the corner,
Ooh,
and JT's not gonna lose these clutches. Complexity's pain point, winning the first round of a half. No utility for the defense. ELIGE down in con. If patterns repeat, this pistol's NAVI's. Halzerk waiting for the long commit, but the Bathrooms player's just gonna shoot him in the back of the head. ELIGE tries to get into the engagement. Smoke goes deep on Dumpster, and it's gonna be NAVI to start off on the right foot. 5v3 post plant in the pistol. A 98% chance that they win this. So says the computers.
Computer.
All right. But the computers, they don't know half of their round wins from pistols.
Fourth in the free smoke again on Monster and 35 seconds. They could. This comes down to sort of Imma's call, but they're going to try to run it out.
Yeah, that flash is good from short. Oh, but Floppy gets a second kill. Third one's going to get away from him, but it does delay long enough for pistols to come back, and they have more util. Grim's got some crucial grenades here to chuck out. Frag goes first, does a bit of damage. Smoke could block off short. That's a problem for Navi. Their other two players just stuck in water. Still 3 alive, but blind. And they're hanging on for dear life as Grim gets down to the water. Wonderful's gonna get bested off the scout, and Ema, well, the bomb's in front of him, but so are 3 CTs. No kit. One kills his. Second delays the process. Halzerk on the stick comes back, and just like that, Ema's gonna go ahead and keep Navi's T-side moving.
One half of one map. It's this is the one I'd be playing like I'm winning the entire time.
Sure.
There's a good play out of Floppy.
Matchup versus Astralis. ELIGE was just so slippery. Playing behind the tree, behind the rock, on the rock, in the party, on the con, Bathrooms, wherever you thought he would be, was already a step ahead of Halzerk. ELIGE, there's going to be no resistance up top, and Floppy's on one. 2 kills towards Monster, 3 on the round, and his 15th for map 2.
Yeah.
So B-site looking close.
Looking good. Yeah, that's just Like, you compare this to the anchor performance from Floppy on Anubis, like, worlds apart.
Night
Doing
and
much
day.
better, yeah. And he has been the same way. He doesn't get the same freedom, of course, so that makes sense. But I'm not sure if you have.
Already deep corner. Halls are kind of floating back and forth, but it's going to be ELIGE on an island. Flash comes over. He's fully blind.
They are
Doesn't pull the
clear,
trigger. Sees the shadow. So ELIGE. Oh, imagine that third.
Oh, but it's beautiful.
Floppy versus Bit on Monster. And it's not going to unravel. No, sir. JL not even there to capitalize on the first fight. His head taken off by Grim and chucked that flash opened over. So trajectory of the util's got ELIGE on high alert. Connector player loses the fight. But ELIGE is going to go unnoticed, for sure. Nasty off angle and deep playground, and poor Emet, his victim.
There's 1,000 ways to that.
On B,
Look,
op as well with an angle.
ELIGE knows no one's coming out mid, and he has Con right now, so... Oh, whoa, that's a pretty bad miss. They're going to come for him, but perfect cover from JT. Buys the op time. Op can fall back into a new line, and now there's only 2 left. And now, at a minute mark, ELIGE coming down Con.
But Wonderful has timing. Oh, yes, he's in between it, but ELIGE still finds the headshot. And Bit, I don't know if he's got the health. He sure as hell has the aim. Halzerk waiting on the angle, holding off on bomb, closes overpass, and keeps Complexity in the fall finals.
That looked a little uncomfortable. Alexi flying out here.
Real pace to that one. Grim doesn't get the headshot, but they don't see this coming. Oh, ELIGE deep inside of Secret. Now Alexi's able to press the distance into hell, but JT bests him. Battle. Alexi's gets splattered. It's the double ramp push that comes out for the tease, but again, the biggest difference, not only does ELIGE get those kills in Secret, but one of them was carrying bomb. It just enabled another player to throw themselves down there, and I mean, Emet, this feels impossible, but he at least picks up the first. Still comfortably downstairs. Halzerk's got the contact, and then ELIGE is supposed to peek from Secret, but Emet does a great job of sectioning this off. 2 kills deep. Oh, ELIGE says enough's enough. Little gap there for Emet to play around. That could catch somebody slipping. Oop, never mind, big gap. Temporary
See
gap.
that bait, though. See that bait. They let.
Could have gotten sketchy. Floppy fighting top Secret, but there's
They
a
don't know
player
about
close.
this.
Yeah, Bit's got him.
He went to watch it.
Easy. Grim's MP9's not much in the face of AKs. Hiding him with his back turned. Wary of the ramp peak from ELIGE, who's just been everywhere this round. From Secret to ramp to lobby. He's been on a journey. But not perhaps. Yeah. He's going to make sure that they may win the round, but should be costly.
Ooh, wow, that's a great shot.
Yo, they're going to have a problem if Emet's hitting this hard this fast. Contest this. We've got 3 players taking their sweet old time. And it's just a huge wide swing. Oh man, 3rd player down. JT and Floppy just murder them on the approach.
And the bomb's dropped inside the ramp. JL's got to come and try to scoop it back up.
Oh, smoke's not fast enough. So
Coming to look for him.
he's got him right there in the open. They're pressing down against him. Headshot to Floppy. Tries to snap it over. Oh, and he gets
Halzerk.
rolled.
Oh, no, Halzerk. I hate to even put that on as a bare minimum. You know, when we traveled here, I was like, complexity phase, grand final.
Yeah, hit me up.
Yeah.
Oh, ELIGE stuck into this one. Oh, man. Really? Goes swinging through a quarter health. Somebody's going to have to pick up slack left outer. And Emes confirms, let's just exit. And Grim, oof, at least gets one. But there are more players where that came from. Nope.
Terrorists win.
No, is it? Hey, guys, we got this now. Oh, that's
Maybe
huge.
it's a ferocious ELIGE that's going to tear you apart. Squeaky from JL and Wonderful, and JT's getting active. Oh, but he loses the duel. Everybody crouching, keeping their head down. Floppy catches one, Halzerk the next. We've got Heaven Presence and a 4v2, but Emes starts to peel him off.
He's still shooting.
At least they dodge the gunfights. Oh, Emes tries to come out wide, and ELIGE.
That's
Emes fall
Dave.
victim to this twice in 7 rounds.
He's coming to clear it. Oh, but he doesn't win. They want to. It could go wrong. It starts with Grim. Nice spray down.
Ooh, clean for one. Still Floppy up in the rafters, but the bomb
The
does
bomb
get
is
down.
running. He needs to be chased.
ELIGE is here somewhere.
Oh, Alexi, run!
ELIGE misses the peak, but Alexi plants in the open on the other side because of the vent chase, and so all is still good. An evacuation route downstairs, not enough. Tied game as ELIGE gets another 2K, 12 frags, 8 rounds deep. Ooh,
No,
after time.
ELIGE
Wants to play on the big stage. Instantly into hut goes JT. Oh, the MAC-10 bests him, but luckily Grim's there for the double kill. Trades him out and then gets back to sight. But he's not able to manage Alexi sliding. Trophy peak is fast. ELIGE hot on the heels of the lobby players, and Wonderful's low. He can't get away, but another player's coming. It's a pistol out for ELIGE and little bits of health. Halzerk has 45 ADR coming into this map. I mean, ELIGE is one of the fiercest competitors out there, right? He expects the best from himself, and Halzerk is firing up. You saw ELIGE's reaction to his double kill last round. Well, he kicks it off with a 5v4 in the vent. Tries to crawl downstairs. ELIGE back turned. He gets shot in the back of the head. Oh man, there's so much on his shoulders. Oh, and he loses the duel.
What?
They just left. It's kind of like flashes of that Anubis setup where they didn't clear door and then just leave.
Yeah, what?
JT just getting the one. I mean, this looks like Navi, despite just having 3 players breathing down their necks.
They thought everybody...
Flash from Halzerk to try and get Floppy out. They've got to play for it. Last round of the half. Flashes are good. Players blind. Floppy gets 2. But Alexi, the little that was left of Halzerk, not enough. A 5th round, but countered by the nade. Nobody actually damaged by that top hut. Berettas. Emed tucks his head and dies. Flank around through main. It's still the player's drop. Alexi, he can't get more than 1. And they could still just try to press out for the plant as Bit gets over towards double doors. It's coverage. Or so it was. They come off the plant. They push to Bit, and he just slams versus 3. He's going to give himself a flash to swing with. Beautiful nade from Alexi. Just peels Halzerk off the play, gets in. It's just that little bit of help that Bit seemed to need.
There's still no rotation downstairs. So Bit's alone here. He'll have to do everything.
So far, so good. But Floppy peeking from the other side. Jump over from Emed. Gets ELIGE off the angle. And it gets JL the up kill. JT to the clutch. Loves the clutch. But Wonderful hiding behind the doorway.
On Turnpike when they took out Grab control here. Tech 9s, they're running out. Bit looking for the swing. Instant dink into death.
Now, all of a sudden, Alexi feels the pressure.
Whoa, wait. They killed Wonderful upstairs, too.
Oh, but Alexi's gun's empty. It's a P250 versus a swarm of T's. Support from JL behind him. Alexi's hanging on.
What?
2 pistol kills. Grim's able to Tech 9 back. Emed, a great chance to clutch. Bomb's gonna plant in the open. He's done. Emed's gonna swing, close doors, and now it's a forced plant from ELIGE. He has the cover, and Emed's not able to chase. Great moment for ELIGE. He could now be deep in decon. And ELIGE, he hits it. Alexi B's best efforts, the double P250, not enough.
No, they got the Bit kill. That's why Alexi was there. Ooh, nicely done from JL to come and scoop that up on Floppy. Back here, hasn't always even shot anybody, so they might not know about it.
Sure enough.
It's a free death.
Yep. Good positioning from Alexi. Still staying at the top of the board for Navi. Chance to maybe pressure vent. Halzerk, critical trade frag. Halzerk's only on 2/3 of his health. And Bit is so close to him, but does the plant go down? Yes. And he buys time. So smooth here from Bit. Halzerk thinks he has a chance in the post plant. No shot. Bit just slips through. And Jay through the molly, they go. Bit's gonna get challenged, and it's a 1 and done. And we've questioned the speed of the B rotates before. Usually Bit on his own. Navi trying to get down that vents as fast as possible. Will Complexity commit?
They don't take control side. They're worried about it, so they slow down.
Door swung. Emed up into the fight, but he loses. And so does JL. 2 kills on both sides of the site. Look at the health that Complexity come away from.
Nuke put as much pressure on communication and rotation as possible. When you talk about inexperience...
Not going to be nearly as easy as it was versus Vitality. ELIGE tries it, but he doesn't get his frag.
And it's the same double lurk.
And JT is going to be concerned about inside main, but it's inside garage that Bit sits.
A frag out. They know this is low odds. Bit, there is a timing, but a great angle from JL actually to cover Bit.
Yeah,
wasn't redundant, just sitting back there.
Don't let this one fall through. Halzerk's gonna try the same damn thing. Floppy got his kill towards main.
2 timings.
No way.
Wait a second.
2v5.
2 passive? They saw Wonderful go up top into heaven. One coming out of the vents at the moment. Alexi, he could find the timing.
It all comes down to Alexi's timing. Back's turn, he's up, and Floppy covers! Fire out of Wonderful, look at the health! Look at what Complexity have managed!
He wants to deal with this now.
They were all in sight, and they nail it!
No shot outside play.
Because this is the buy.
Yeah. Well,
It's all the money on the line to keep Complexity off 12. Long-range headshot from Wonderful. He gets traded by ELIGE!
no way!
Shooting through smokes because they're popped wide open. 25 kills in 20 rounds. That's under wraps. Under the gaze of the deep peek from Squeaky, JL tethers perfectly.
Upstairs, but Bit is alone.
Oh, JT has a nade out. Bit's position.
What?
Double kill drops, no third. At least then Grim's able to add one. They get into the block. It's a top hut hold from Ime. Punishes Floppy. Won't be able to add himself to the lower hold. But Alexi's fast. He's already on the double doors. Wonderful's gonna get his. And Holzerk, who's had a cold series, looks to bring it back here and now. Just 2 more left to take. Both doors open. AK up, flash in hand, and a smoke goes deep towards bomb. Misses the first chance, but now he knows both positions. And as he crosses, Alexi's caught. He's got the flash, and he's got just Ime ahead of him. A tap, a nade, a peek, clutch, and a 12th round for COL!
Okay, get into the Royal Arena.
Oh, and it's fast. Bit's up close. Not able to hold off.
And there's that ramp play again.
What's the B-site defense look like? Fast rotate down. They're already in control. Last time, a little later. This time, lesser weapons. The SMG gets nothing, and the trade frags are clean. Man advantage with Wonderful and JL still up in the mix, but both of them stuck towards vents. And ELIGE, well, he's left JT to hold, but the smoke's gonna cut him off. And as the gun goes empty, Holzerk just starts to peel off health.
I think that's both spotted.
Slow it down. Complexity on the brink of a phase rematch, but JL's not gonna go down without a fight. It's a fast frag to JT. And it's one player back anchoring ramp, the other on the other end of sight. To push out this window could be the end of NAVI at the Blastfall Finals, or it's their chance to keep this hope alive. The crossfire trade. It's not there because Holzer just waits. Back-to-back clutches and Complexity in the Royal Arena, in front of the crowd, with a chance at revenge against FaZe.
Sick the 2 teams from each other. I gotta give it up to Holzerk though. I really gotta give it up to him, right? We were after him after Complexity right here. So good on Holzerk, good on Complexity, and what a statement win for them. Again, making playoff at a big tournament.
I mean, we see the reaction here for LXB. Of course, there is going to be a whole lot of frustration. This map was ripe for the taking for NAVI. They had done way more than I thought they would. Their defense was actually stable. LXB, a player that I had touted as would be problematic on Nuke, actually had a stellar performance. He did all he could outside. He even had a couple of great calls. They were pushing when they needed to, but still not enough. We had the camera on ELIGE as well towards the very end. Man, that was a beautiful game of Counter-Strike.
I just love how ELIGE have joined Complexity and instantly raising the bar, right? He's playing well individually, that's one thing. We knew that was going to be the case. He's always stable, but it feels like all the players around...
Spa, no cigar, so let's get a few departing words courtesy of Blade.